What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cadis here, man. And but I just got on Instagram and I had scrolled past PlayStation and it was like, yo, hit up the PlayStation blog because we got news about PlayStation VR2. As you can see, yo, huge PlayStation fan, big PSVR fan. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get to it, man. So I went ahead and pulled it up, man. I can get like my reaction to it, man. See what they got going on. Let me get in the camera right here. All right, y'all. So you can find us at PlayStation.blog, PlayStation VR2, PlayStation VR2 Sense controller. They had the controller they had already unveiled. They showed pictures of that like last year. And it's supposed to incorporate a lot of the same controls from the PlayStation 5 controller. So you're gonna get the haptics and the adaptive triggers. Um, Getting that, um, but with like two motion controllers though, one for each hand. It's my great pleasure to start off 2022. This is Hideki Nishino, the senior vice president. The news of the next generation virtual reality system for PS5 console, starting with the official name, PlayStation VR2. All right, so they're keeping it simple. They didn't give it no special name or nothing. I thought they might try to give it like a new name, but nah, PSVR2 and new VR controller, PSVR2 Sense controller. Um, let's see. All right, so visual fidelity. Right here. Let's see. So for high fidelity visual experience, PSVR2 offers 4K. So that's official. 110 degrees field of view, official, and foveated rendering. With an OLED display, players can expect a display resolution of 2000 by 2040 per eye and smooth frame rates at 90 to 120 hertz. So some of this information kind of came out unofficially. I think I heard about this like a few months ago, so it's not really new for me. Let's see. Headset based controller tracking. All right, so they're gonna do like inside out tracking. So it's gonna work kind of like how Facebook's Oculus or the Quest or Meta Quest, whatever you want to call it, headset works, where um, it's got the cameras and that's able to provide the tracking for the controllers. New sensory features, eye tracking, cool. It's kind of like becoming standard now, the eye tracking. I'm kind of excited for it, but also on the downside, it's kind of like, man, trying to play like a horror game or something like that, bro. I don't know, man. Them jump scares gonna be out of control, bro. All right, so we got 3D audio. Really excited for that. That's something that they've really been pushing. Also, I think earlier today they were showing off some of their new TVs, Bravio TVs, that's going to support works best, I guess, for like the PS5 and stuff like that. And they unveiled like this collar speaker that they got, so it's like provides like that surround sound, but it's like a speaker that sits on your like your neck and it goes. It's wild, man. Check that out, man. On the It's on the YouTube channel. Um, I don't know if something's bad. It's been out already, but I think a little wild. Feeling immersion. All right, so let's see what we got. Deep feeling of immersion. We got headset feedback and a new sensory feature that amplifies the sensation of in-game action from the player. So I think that's what I heard about that. Like you'll get some haptics or like a rumble feature for your head. Which I don't think there's no other headset that has that. So I think it'll be like the first to really do that. I think. Um, Intelligent tactile element bringing players closer to gameplay experience. For examples, players can feel characters' elevated pulse. Ooh, during tense moments, the rush of objects passing close to a character's head makes sense, or the thrust of vehicle as the character speeds forward. So it gives you that sense of like motion or acceleration. Because I remember that I think they did like a patent for that, where they're trying to help. It might lower motion sickness possibly. TS PS5 Tempest 3D audio, yada yada. We already know all that. All right, so this is eye tracking we'll get into. So with eye tracking, PSVR2 detects the motion of your eyes. So a simple look in a specific direction can create an additional input for a game character. Okay, this allows players to interact more intuitively in new and lifelike ways, allowing for a heightened emotional response and enhanced expression. Yeah, so I'm glad that like eye track is hopefully is going to become like the standard. I think I'm seeing with like the industry of like VR headsets and stuff like that. All these advancements in Places VR2 combined with the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers from the PSVR2 Sense controllers enable players to feel and interact with games in a much more visceral way. PSVR2 will also have simple setup process with a single cord connected directly to the PS5. And you can immediately jump into VR experience. Yeah, if you've got this right here, uh, the especially like the original PSVR, like this is like the it's like the 1.5 model, whatever. But that original one has so many cords. It connects this like breakout box. It's a lot of cords. It just makes it a lot easier. I'm also wondering if they ever gonna come out with um, still doing like the one cord connecting to the system. I wonder if it's possible to do like a wireless pack. Could you connect to a wireless pack and then possibly set up for maybe like a wireless version of it in the future? Um, like I don't know if that's out of the realm possibility or not, um, but that'd be cool. There's something that would add to that. All right, let's see. Okay, today we are also pleased to unveil one of the biggest exclusive franchises on PlayStation will be coming to PSVR 2, Horizon Call of the Mountain from Gorilla and Fire Sprite. So Gorilla Games, yeah, they do Horizon Zero Dawn, the Horizon games, and it's been Fire Sprite. I think it's one of the newer developers that they had acquired recently. Most of the developers have been around, but I guess Sony owns them now, so yeah, under that Sony family. And I think a Horizon game would be like a pretty good game to go to really show off VR because you got the climbing using like spears, bows, bow and arrow, so you can get a pretty good sense of things. All right, so we're getting the specs. OLED screen, yet again, 2000 by 2040 per eye, refresh rate of 90 hertz or 120 hertz, lens separation adjustable, 110 degrees. I think I can't remember what the current headset was. Was it 108 or something like that? So I think it's slightly more of a like field of view. Um, six-axis motion sensing system, gyroscopes and stuff, accelerometers, IR proximity sensor. I think that's what's inside there. Let you know if someone's wearing a headset or not. So because when you take your headset off during the game, it'll like automatically pause the game, and you put it back on, it'll start it back up. Um, four cameras for a headset and controller tracking and eye tracking per eye. Infrared camera for eye tracking. Okay, four cameras for headset tracking. Um, so it's going to connect using USB C headset fiber. So only four cameras for the headset. Uh, does the Oculus Quest have four? I can't remember. Hmm, can't remember. I don't know what the other one has like on that, but that works, whatever. Controls, the ports, Bluetooth communication, lithium batteries. Yeah, the trigger's gonna be adaptive, haptic feedback. All right, gyroscopes, accelerometers, to measure like, I mean, the tilt and all that stuff, motion. That stuff you kind of already know about. Okay. All right. So they didn't show off the headset. So that's something they probably got to show off soon. Because the other thing I was hearing too is that was it this morning or yesterday they were talking about PlayStation VR is about to go into production. So I think yeah they have to kind of get it out there that Yeah. So I probably, if not tonight, then probably tomorrow. They'll probably unveil it, man. I won't be surprised if tomorrow, like, since today's the fourth, yeah, tomorrow the fifth, like, they'll probably post a picture online or something. Probably definitely within like a week for sure, man. Tomorrow might be my guess. That's the only thing I haven't done is just really shown the headset. Because as far as like the features and stuff, like I said, I think there's like developer kits already out for developers that make PSVR2 games, and I guess all these features and stuff that was already set already. So for me, I've been keeping up with this is like really nothing new. It's all kind of stuff I already heard already. So and they've kept to it. The eye tracking, the extra feedback in the head, like head rumble, whatever, haptics, the resolution, the 4K OLED screen, and the controller we already found out about last year. So really, is what it looks like, I guess. And then the other new thing is just that we're one of the, I guess, release games that are gonna have with it when it drops is gonna be Horizon Call of the Mountain. I don't know if we're gonna play as Aloy or some like new character or something, but I'm excited for this though. Excited as hell, man. I just want to see what other stuff is gonna be coming out for it. You know what I mean? Like with the power of the PS5, man, that's gonna be insane. Wow, because kind of cool. Like the holiday season, I know the sales of like the Oculus Quest has been really good, and so hopefully, like when this come out, we can get some of the people to come over. You know what I'm saying? And have the Oculus, but also maybe have the PlayStation VR2 headset. Downside to PSVR 2 is that you still have to get a PS5, and people are still struggling to get it. I didn't get my PS5 till like a month ago. That's like a whole year for me to get that. So, I mean, I could have paid scalper money, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I waited so I was able to get mine through, Walmart. You know what I mean? And pay, the base price. You know what I mean? The $500 for the disc version, but it's gonna be tough. Like, um, trying to get PSVR 2 if you ain't got a PS5. If you're still struggling to get that, and then if you try to pay for it at the same time, it's probably gonna hurt your pockets for sure. Pay $400 or $500 for the console, and this probably be like another like $300. I think the control's gonna come with it and the headset, so yeah, um, yeah, it's probably be like $300 probably for this. So all together, man, you about to be shelling out $700-800 if you got to get the PS5 and the PSVR 2. Hopefully, be kind of dope if a Horizon game is just like bundled in. Like they just make it like the thing that is gonna sell the game, like something that people can just get. Like when they say like buy the headset, put it on, and really go into it. It's dope if you just have a game that's already there, kind of like how they did with Astrobots on the PS5, where it allowed you to fill all the different um, new um, new features in the controller. Um, yeah, so like, because you got it uses all the different features in that game. Well, for the really showed off the new controller because you use the mic, the adaptive triggers, the haptics, the touchpad. So I think they would need to do the same thing for PSVR 2. Just make this the game that's like standard, just come with the headset, whatever, or you can download it, whatever, and then just play it, and then people can get a sense of, oh wow, like this is what you're talking about when you're talking about head tracking. You know what I'm saying? Or this is what you're talking about. If I look this way, I look that way. This is what eye tracking is. This is what haptics feel like in the head. You know what I mean? And show off all these features right here. Like, all these features right here they talking about. Just put that in the game. So then it's just like people know and understand because to make the VR space really grow, it's still growing a lot, but it's still small. You know what I mean? Relatively in the like the gaming. specifically like in the game world. You know what I mean? You just gotta get more people into it and knowing how it feels to be able to move around, operate it. You know, because I remember like a lot of times when I get people to try VR for the first time, they're scared like moving their head around or just not used to it. So you know, you gotta get people like moving their head around, moving their eyes around, like knowing that they can interact with things. You know, you can throw things and climb and pull things towards you in a way. So, whoo, let's go. PSVR2, man. Yeah, check out the places in dot blog, the official places in blog, and I have no idea why I had headphones on all the time because there's no sound, there's no video. Um, and let me know how y'all feel, man. Let me know how y'all feel out there. I'm about to go see other people's reactions to it, see how they feel about it. But I'm ready for like that official, just like video announcement where we get to see it and possibly show it off. I mean, show off this Horizon game you're talking about. You know what I mean? Anywho, man, I'm out of here, man. Thanks for rocking with your boy, Darth Cadus. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.